Reese Robinson joining me, taking the victory over James
Yes,
Siekmann,
sir.
Power Slap number 17. I know you had a great sense of belief in yourself, in your background, the experience, everything that you had. Here in North America, you were a newcomer. We didn't know a lot about you. We were able to see a
Yeah.
little bit of tape of you online, however, not the full story. Talk to
hmm
me about how you went up there, you implemented your game plan the way that you wanted to execute it.
Yeah, so we had our game plan. I knew my speed would be a factor in this. I'm not a heavier guy. I'm not a 266-pound fighter. I weighed in just before the fight at 230. I actually losing weight like crazy over there. I couldn't put weight on. So I thought, I'm going to have to use this speed. I got up there, felt the nerves a little bit. I did have an initial problem with the podium. It's definitely different to the barrel. So that first shot wasn't as clean. But once I managed to find my range, I was dropping him no problem. So I felt good once we dialed it in.
For sure. I mean, you talked to me about the table being different than the barrel. What
hmm
else? What are some of the similarities to BritSlap and some of the major differences other than the table itself?
Obviously, the pressure's a lot more. It's obviously big. There's no bigger stage than Power Slap, so you do feel that little bit more. But at the end of the day, it's still a slap fight. It doesn't matter if it's in front of 50 million, 200 people. Once you're up there, it's just you and him. So that sense is still the same.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a one man sport if there ever was one made for sure.
Definitely,
It's just you against your opponent up there. I mean, James
indeed.
Siekmann spoke very confidently heading into this match. He was, stating on our channel that it was one and done. Talk to me
Yeah.
about that first hit and how it felt from James. Was it harder than you thought? Was it weaker than you thought? What did you see from him?
Obviously, it's no negative to James. No, I mean James are friendly now. He's done his shit talking online. I think he regrets it now because obviously his performance wasn't the best. But no, when he hit me, I thought it's game over. I'd take them all night. But he's never seen my chin. But I know my defense ability. I'm so
Mhm.
small for the heavyweights. I've been lined up by a few of them when I was over there. They find it so hard to find the pocket, the window to find the chin. Is so much smaller compared to the taller guys. So I knew when he was hitting like that, it's game over.
Mhm. Have you been hit harder in BritSlap or by
Yeah,
someone in
my
the
last
bar or anything?
definitely. My last opponent didn't hit me clean. James caught me clean a few times. Like you see him in the slow mos. Doesn't look like it, but some of them were on the money. So I mean, I took three in a row at one point. But my last opponent, Dan Mitchell, didn't hit clean, and he flashed me. I had the white visual flash off James. It was just like a small little thud. There's no disrespect to James, but yeah, hit like a bitch.
Too funny, my man. I know. You go up there, you get all the lights, you get your opportunity.
Yeah,
I know you've got a team behind you, you've got a management group behind you. I think in a lot of ways you're also carrying, BritSlap on your shoulder right now, representing it
yeah,
on the
definitely.
world stage. Did you feel any extra pressure from
Yeah,
that side of things back home?
yeah, massively. I said it to my coach. My coach come over with me. That was for me. The only concern was the extra pressure. I still wanted to win, but I felt like I had to win for so many other people as well. That was definitely playing a factor, but I'm glad I could represent, man. Definitely showing them that we ain't no amateurs, if you would.
For sure. You get up there during the live event, you perform the way you do, you get the W. As you kind of touched on, being that smaller guy, I mean, we could see it on the broadcast. Obviously, James was a lot higher. Do you think that's going to be troublesome for a lot of these heavyweights, especially some of the bigger guys like an Aaron Turner, Nate Bernard, Brian
Yeah,
Ellis, guys that are pushing, 6'5", 6'7"? Is that
yeah,
going to be hard to be able to, compare against you and your stature?
yeah, definitely. And it's no detriment to their power. Do you know what I mean? That these guys are the big hitters, definitely. But to find that window, you've got to be so accurate. It's obviously a benefit to me, but I need to use it. I need to lean into my strengths because these guys are naturally bigger than me.
Mhm.
Do you know what I mean? I'm not a natural 266-pound fighter. These guys are. They come down. So I need to lean into that short guy and use what's my advantage.
For sure. What do you think you have to do from here to continue to build on the momentum that you've already built from Power Slap 17?
Obviously, I need to keep the ball rolling. I'd like another mid-table fight just to slowly put that weight on naturally. I don't want to just come in and put a load of dirty weight on, just put a load of fat on. I want to try and build the weight naturally and slowly build to that 265 healthily. I think I'd be a real problem then.
For sure. So, how long do you think realistically it would take for you to get to 265 in a a healthy, sustainable way, and not just putting on straight fat?
Yeah, I think it'd be a lot of work for all of 2026. You know what I mean? Being realistic, it's not as quick to put muscle weight on compared to fat weight, so it's gonna be a long year of grinding.
Hmm. So, do you plan on taking that entire year off, or do you think
No,
you can
no.
still compete in between?
I want to compete at least twice next year. I'm gonna have a few weeks off, and like they said on the broadcast, the missus is about to drop a baby any minute, so gonna have a few weeks just to have some family time down wide. Enjoy having a new addition to the family, and then after Christmas, straight back at it.
For sure. I mean, congratulations from everybody here at Slap
Thank
News,
you.
myself, Michael, Big Jeeves, Ray, 3F, everybody. We wish you the best in this moment. Make sure you take that opportunity. It's definitely a
Yeah.
once in a lifetime thing that you'll never get back.
No,
And
sir.
the sport of power slap and your ability to continue on, after a victory like this is, well into the riping. And
Yeah.
I mean, the heavyweight division is a very exciting division. It's incredibly deep. And,
Yes.
there's a lot of very great storylines going along with it, and everything that's going to come about, and putting your hand in that pot just definitely adds a lot more intrigue, not only from the international side, but also here domestically, and potentially one day seeing you in Las Vegas. We did speak actually to Frank Lamasella at in October in Las Vegas, and he
Yeah.
actually threw a curveball out there. I'm not sure if you heard it or not, but he said that in 2026 that we're going to get an event outside of the United States and the
Mhm.
Middle East. And he dropped two countries in particular. One was Brazil, the other was in the UK. What would
Yeah.
that mean to you if they go to the UK and you get an opportunity to compete on that card?
Oh, that'd be wild. That's a different ball game fighting on home soil. You know what I mean? Talking about pressure, that's where we're represented. I can see that. You could see Darren Godfrey fighting for a belt, main event. And you could see me coming in, Coleman. You get Robin coming back in. We've got some big names over here now.
Mhm.
We're not just we're just slowly building ourselves in the slap game.
For sure. I appreciate you joining me. One last one. All right. Is
Yes, sir.
there anybody else in BritSlap that we should keep an eye on?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to throw my brother there, the Rhino. He's 2-0. Broke his last opponent's jaw in the first round. He's a big hitter, and I think if he gets another win or two under his belt at BritSlap, won't be long till you see a new super heavyweight at Power Slap from Britain.
Awesome, my man. Luis, appreciate you. Much love, much respect, my man. Take care. Have a great rest of your day.
You too, sir. Thank you very much.